Liao, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, as you can see, we are back in Chasm because it's time to finish the Muddy Adventures. And I noticed there's also a new event, the Fontaine Merchant. So, we'll start that one too. I doubt we can finish it just because of how the events usually are. But at least take a look at it. Oh, I should be careful. I didn't want to get nearby in case it activated a cutscene, because you never know with these sorts of ones. How to. Alright. You're just in time, Femris. We were just discussing how to remove the Persina Spike-in. I must say, however, that the situation is far more serious than we anticipated. This is bad. There's too much dark mud here, and it's crawling with monsters attracted by the mud. We can't move the Spike-in. We can't find any path forward at all. We're still a long way off from the mining tunnels. Come on, we've got to try again. If it still doesn't work out, let's go back out there and grab a few more buddies to help out. I mean, am I not too the mining superstar? I can carve through a mountain with but a few swings of my pickaxe. These monsters are no match for me. Let's get moving. Bah, keep on faking. We'll see how much redder your face can get from all that coughing. Nonsense, We can't proceed any further in. Long-term exposure to this mud will have severe consequences. The large number of monsters makes things even more dangerous. We all saw it, didn't we? We put the machine in the mining complex and it was cleared up just like that. If we could just get rid of all this mud sooner. This isn't the time to be prizing speedy solutions. Whether it be in experiments or in problem-solving, proceeding without preparation and proper examination is too rash. One mistake could cost lives. Your own life is of utmost importance. This is one of the basic axioms of the Academia's lab manual. As a researcher from the Academia, I cannot simply stand by and allow such foolhardiness. But if we stop, who's going to do something about all this mud? If it continues to attract these monsters, it wouldn't matter if we brought another 20 people. We couldn't make any headway. Let me think. Hello. If this really is unworkable, we could activate the spike once more over here first. Here. That's right, I just gave the dark mud emissions a once-over, and though they are faster than how they were the day before in the mining complex, this is not yet the heart of the problem, so the purification rate should be quicker than the rate at which the dark mud can flow out. Those monsters in the chasm were attracted to the dark mud. I suspect they must be affected by its energies. So setting the spike up here and decreasing the mud's influence in the vicinity should also be of help to you, Femris. Yes? Oh, hi. If we clear the mud out, the monsters should stop congregating. Once that's happened, we can try moving the spike further in. Okay. You two, head back to camp and rest first. We'll have need of you later. Come on, I don't need rest yet. It's not time for the mining superstar to lay his pickaxe down just yet. If it's clearing monsters, I can help out too. Quit the tough guy act already. I've seen this pattern of yours before. Is this Femris we're talking about? Where she gets to fixing things, there's little people like you and I have to fear. Where are you? Okay. We'll leave the dark mud in this area to you, Femris. Got it. Yes, Femris. This entire area is covered in mud. It is? Okay. The situation is far worse than I thought. There are also a lot of monsters nearby. Stay on your toes. Okay. No, I mean, stay on your toes regarding the Persina Spike. I have full confidence in your abilities, but less so in the awesome yet fragile Spike. Please make sure that the spike makes it through unscathed. Okay. Well, there's the spike. Let me just charge that up. Oh. This. I need to defeat all opponents in the time limit. I'll release shockwaves. Okay. Once the mud covers the spike, prevent the spike from doing shockwaves. Okay. What if I just put this down here? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Zombies, stupid pillar. Can't see. I think. Okay. Can't see. The problem with Kazuha's burst is just can't see outside of it. Alright. Oh, right, the miners went to go rest. My, as I should have expected of you, I suppose. Now the dark-mudded monsters are gone, with minimal damage to the Persina spike. I'm most glad that you were the one Kadaiv got to help us out. If it was anyone else, I doubt they could have solved this issue quite so handily. Well, I am pretty good at what I do. Indeed, that is plain to see. The two miners, Tu and How To, have headed back to rest. Looks like it'll be difficult to move the spike back right away. But clearing the mud out as we go isn't a good idea either. The closer we get to the area venting the mud, the more intense the rate at which it will just keep flowing out. We have to stop this problem directly at its source. Looks like we need another solution. Okay. Wait till the next day. Tomorrow. Oh, he's gone. Oh. What saw me? Oh no. Leave me alone. Am I safe out here? Okay. Hello, I'm here. Hassani, are you alright? I think I must be feeling the effects myself. Must have stayed up here too long while thinking about how to move the Persina spike towards the ley line rupture. It's not a big deal, though. I've had some rest and I'm much better already. At the same time, I've also thought of a solution. It's just that, well, I must say that finding a way to move the Persina spike around is actually not as hard as finding excuses to extend report submission dates. Since the mud covers the ground, we can make it float just a little by using hot air balloons and transport the spike that way. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Of course, this will help us solve our dark mud problem to some extent, but in areas where it has blocked up the tunnel, we might still have trouble getting the hot air balloon through. This is without speaking of the monsters that the mud will attract. Afraid that we'll have to leave such things to you. Don't worry, between Paimon and Fenris, all these monsters won't even know what hit them. Guess you're the star of the show, Paimon. Eh? Well, Paimon's mostly just cheering you on from the sides, you know? To think that laughing just a little would make me cough this much. Whatever the case, Tu and Hao are packaging the Persina spike and getting the balloon ready. I'd have packaged the Persina spike myself, but the mere effort of standing up for a while was enough to send me into coughing fits. How embarrassing. Looks like I'll have to train my body as well as my academic mind in the future. Go and look for them. Okay. They're down? Down? Hello? How to? Hey, Fenris, you're just in time. We're done wrapping this thing up. Guess that dude from Sumeru's explained how we're going to use this hot air balloon? Come on, Hosseini's not some dude from Sumeru. He's here to help us with the dark mud. Couldn't you have a bit more respect? Hey, this is just a friendly form of address. Right, whatever. The balloon can be used and the purification device has also been prepared. Fenris, if you need the help of the mining superstar... Actually, never mind. I can't really help right now. At least you've got some self-awareness. Go get some rest. Whatever the case, if you want to start moving the device, just start the hot air balloon right up. Okay. You just cough. Oh. It's one of these. Squirt the hot air balloon. You encountered dark mud. Okay. Huh? No mud. No mud. Oh, just come right back. Oh. Listening. Oh no, look at all this mud. I don't know. Oh, there was a slime. I was like, how did they catch on fire? I didn't do that. It's the weasel. Oh. Come along, balloon. Oh no. Oh wait, was there one? There's one back here too. Yes. Louise. Oh no. Oh, I didn't want Sungli. There we go. We did it. Wow. Ah, Hosseini comes here. Well, the spike has finally been placed. According to my estimations, this should be the opening through which the ley lines are overflowing. If we can get the spike up and running here, we can affect the ley lines such that the opening can be closed. I believe that this will solve our problem for good. Shall we start now, then? No, we cannot. I must perform another round of checks. Cannot afford to have another problem like the one we faced during the test run. Once the spike is ready, we will be rid of this terrible mud and the monsters that come with it. And yeah, everyone's getting sick. I should just put... I don't know if I can put the time wheel on my quick menu. Guess I could check that. We have to use it so often. Alright. Where did you go? Oh, he's all the way over there. What you doing over here? Famaris, you're finally back. I just stood here this whole time. What do you mean? How are your investigations going? The spike's adjustments have been completed. I'm still a little worried, but we can only leave it there in the tunnels. I've asked Kadive to make some medicine for Tu and Hao as well. It's all up to you now, Famaris. Initialize the spike and seal the openings through which the dark mud is gushing out. Honestly, when Kadive first came to me for help, I thought to myself that I'd just pack the spike up and head to Sumeru if things didn't work out. In any case, we had done enough experiments on the Persina's spikes already, more than enough to have data that could support a full report. But Tu and Hao, if I just left them here, they would have to deal with this dangerous dark mud for the rest of their lives. I decided that if my research could not help them, and was only good for publishing reports, then it would not be worth very much at all. That's why I decided to find some way to stop the ley lines from spewing this mud. I must admit that coming into contact with this dark mud was something of a wake-up call for me as well. I believe in your strength, but the area where the mud flows freely are still dangerous, so be careful, Fenris. Got it. I was talking about you. And the spike can indeed decrease the effect of... Wait, what? The spike can indeed decrease the effect the mud has on the monsters if deployed at the ley line ruptures. The monsters that have been attracted thereto are just too numerous. So please, you have to take care of yourself. Okay. I think he was expecting me to do the second option, but I definitely did not do the second option, so, you know. Okay. And defeat opponents. Okay. Easy enough. Just in case I need it, I'm gonna charge that up. Alright. Start. I can't see. Where am I? Huh. Oh no. Pew. I'll activate that. Oh, there was still one more. Oops. Oh no. Okay. 7700. I don't know if that's good or not. Is it good? I don't know what score I was supposed to get, but it says I can continue, so I did it. How did it go? Did you manage to operate the spike successfully? Yes, it went well. I think. Good, good. Though the Priscina spike cannot seal the opening in one go, as long as it is successful once, continued operation should not be an issue.